The film begins in India. A woman named Neela tells her son the story of the god Hanuman. According to tradition, the monkey god absorbed the son, and the other gods punished him by taking away his abilities. In present-day Yatana, the son has become a warrior known only as Kid. He wears a monkey mask and competes in underground competitions at a site called Tiger Temple. Kid is defeated in his latest fight. Tiger, the club's owner, shorts Kid's earnings despite his complaints. Kid learns from a street kid about a woman named Queenie Kapoor, who runs a brothel called King's, and is related to a guru named Baba Shakti, who has links to Kid's past. Kid has a street thief steal Queenie's wallet when she's at an outside restaurant, and he subsequently gives it to her at the King's hotel. She gives him money and sends him on his way, but Kid convinces Queenie to hire him for whatever work no one else wants. Kid starts working in the kitchen under the name Bobby. He befriends a co-worker, Alfonso, and witnesses Queenie's ruthlessness on the job. The kid later goes downtown to a secret location to purchase a tiny gun. At work, he persuades Alfonso to go to Tiger's temple and bet on Kid's opponent for the evening in order to win quick money as a reward for assisting Kid in getting promoted and working his way to the top of King's. During the competition, Kid keeps his word and wins the first 2 rounds but loses the third. Alfonso tells Kid to start working at King's highest levels to serve the larger clients, including Chief of Police Rana Singh, who is one of Kid's primary targets. Kid notices one of the new females, Sita, appearing uncomfortable around one of the men, and he walks away before rising to the desire to attack him. They talk outside after she witnesses him feeding a stray dog, and she tells him he shouldn't be working in that environment. Kid spends a certain length of time practicing for a fight before being granted admission to the VIP floor. He sees Rana receiving a lap dance from Sita and passes him a vial of tainted cocaine. This pulls Rana into the restroom, where Kid tries to confront him at gunpoint but is distracted by a nearby goon, allowing Rana to hit Kid. They get into a brutal battle and the other goon is slain, but Rana nearly kills Kid before stabbing him in the face. Kid starts running out of the building, but he has to fight off more attackers. Kid runs with Alfonso in his wagon, but they are rammed by more of Rana's crooked cops. Alfonso leaves on foot, and Kid is kidnapped. Kid regains consciousness in the back of a police wagon before stealing a gun and murdering the guards, then fleeing. He runs through a brothel where several thugs, including one holding an axe, try to kill him. Kid bites his nose off before being shot in the head by other approaching attackers. Kid runs to the roofs before being shot by a helicopter and falling into the river. Kid then awakens in an Ardhanarishvara temple and is met by the chief priest, Alpha. She has Kid look at the Shiva and Parvati statues before narrating their stories. The temple residents have also attended to Kid's wounds. While he recovers and spends time with the villagers, Baba Shakti learns of Rana's attack. Shakti instructs Rana to deal with Kid as soon as possible, as despite his status as a nobody, he has the potential to quickly evolve into a somebody capable of destroying their entire empire. Alpha chats with Kid privately and recognizes that he is in tremendous pain. She gives him a psychedelic powder to help him awaken. A flashback reveals that Baba Shakti ordered Rana and his troops to raid Kid's village, massacre everyone, and set everything on fire. Neela shielded him, but he was forced to watch as Rana sexually and physically assaulted her before strangling her. He then ordered his men to set her body on fire, with Kid attempting in vain to revive her as they left, which is why his body is covered in burn marks. Kid begins to train himself to regain his strength, as Shakti's Sovereign Party candidate Adesh Joshi rises in the polls. Discourse has already begun about their treatment of minorities, but Shakti appears to sway public sentiment in his favor anyway. Following the temple's eviction notice, Rana's men beat a young woman. Kid comes to Tiger's temple and convinces the young boy from earlier to bet on him for victory. Kid's first opponent, King Cobra, who had defeated him earlier, is easily vanquished as Kid delivers a quick kick that puts him out cold. He is then pitted against a much larger opponent, Baloo the bear. Despite putting up a much fiercer fight, Kid overcomes Baloo, prompting cries of "Monkey Man" from the crowd, including a pleased Alfonso. Kid has the little kid gather his riches and offer them to the Ardhanarishvara temple. Joshi is elected to power on Diwali evening, and a party takes place at King's. Kid appears in his monkey mask and begins beating the heck out of the security guards before guiding Alpha's fighters inside and assisting in the killing of other guards. As Shakti supporters celebrate Joshi's triumph, Kid enters the building with a literal bang, igniting a firework and a gas canister. He decimates Shakti's guys throughout the building before being cornered by an entire squad of goons. The Ardhanarishvara warriors arrive and help Kid fight the thugs. Queenie appears with a gun and attempts to murder Kid, but Sita whacks her over the head with a dinner tray, killing her. Kid then cuts Queenie's thumb with the tray before making his way up. Kid enters Rama's floor for a rematch with him. Rama puts up another solid battle, but Kid obtains the upper hand and beats Rama's skull with a stiletto, knocking him down every time he tries to stand up. Rama has had enough, so Kid beats him until his head splits open. He then uses Queenie's thumb to reach the top. Kid finally confronts Baba Shakti. He tries to approach Kid with his phony gentle tactics, but he refuses. Shakti shows Kid his padukas, which were fashioned by one of his devoted followers to keep his feet from injuring any living things. Shakti pulls out a shiv from the padukas and stabs Kid in the gut when he is distracted by the lights of a helicopter. Before he can strike a deadly blow, Kid lets his hand become impaled with the second shiv and pushes Shakti down, stabbing him in the chest several times. Shakti then begs Kid for mercy, to which he responds that only God can forgive him now. The Kid then drives the shiv into Shakti's brain. He stares up at a picture of Hanuman as he has one last memory to his mother before slumping down,